Picking the right video editing app is always a headache because your choice ultimately dictates your entire creative workflow. Once you get comfortable with one interface, learning another feels like starting from scratch, so making the right decision matters. Today I want to walk through the three big players: Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, and DaVinci Resolve, to see where they shine and where they fall short. I'll also share a practical tool that solves the biggest pain point for creators, turning long-form videos into attention-grabbing short clips without losing your mind. Full disclosure, I mainly edit in Final Cut, color grade in Resolve, and spent years cutting full-time in Premiere, so I have a specific bias. Let's start with Premiere Pro, which is arguably the biggest advantage because it remains the undisputed industry standard. If you plan to work with agencies or collaborate in large teams, you will almost certainly run into Premiere on a daily basis. It is cross-platform, meaning it works seamlessly between Mac and Windows, which is crucial if you jump between different machines. Premiere is incredibly flexible, allowing you to customize your interface and your workspace to a ridiculous degree. That flexibility is exactly why there is endless third-party plugin support and why new tools often drop for Premiere first. However, Premiere's cons are real, as stability has historically been a challenge with crashes popping up on complicated projects. Its complexity can also be a curse for beginners because the interface often feels messy with 100 ways to do the same task. Then there is the subscription model, which adds up over time and means you lose access the moment you stop paying. Next up is Final Cut Pro, which is the app I personally edit most of my videos in because of its raw speed. The magnetic timeline is built for moving fast, and in my experience you can get through footage significantly faster than the other two. It is heavily optimized for Mac hardware, so playback and export times feel incredibly slick and responsive. The learning curve is much gentler, and new editors can get up to speed and productive very quickly. However, Final Cut is not an industry standard, so you will often find fewer collaborators using it on professional sets. While the audio tools are fine for YouTube work, you might need something more powerful for professional film sound design. Also, Apple's update cadence is relatively slow, so you don't always get the same stream of new features as Adobe or Blackmagic. Now let's look at DaVinci Resolve, which is quickly becoming the favorite for many editors who are making the switch. It offers the best-in-class color grading, which is its origin story and still remains the gold standard for the industry. The free version is remarkably generous, and the paid studio license is a one-time purchase, which is great for your budget. It also bundles everything like visual effects and professional audio mixing right into the application. But Resolve isn't perfect. I find the editing feel to be slightly clunkier and less optimized for high-volume rapid cutting. Every editor, regardless of the app, faces the same problem: creating short-form content from long-form footage. Doing this manually, including finding the best moments, trimming, and captioning, is an incredibly time-consuming process. This is where a tool like Vizard becomes essential, acting as the glue between your long-form editing and your short-form strategy. Vizard takes your exported long videos and automatically finds the moments that are likely to perform, like punchlines or surprising facts. It automatically formats these clips to vertical or square aspect ratios and adds captions without you having to manually type them out. One standout feature is the content calendar, which lets you schedule clips to go out across social media platforms automatically. It removes hours of manual labor by letting you mass-produce vertical shorts, which is not a native strength of the big editors. It perfectly complements your primary editing app, so you still get the best of each world for your workflow. At the end of the day, no tool is perfect, but Vizard gets you 80 to 90% of the way there in a fraction of the time. Pick the editor that fits your core work: Final Cut for speed, Resolve for color, Premiere for agencies, and add Vizard to scale your output. I'd love to know what you are currently using, so drop a comment below and let me know if you have tried any repurposing tools. If you want to grow your short-form presence without doubling your workload, give Vizard a try. It might be the missing piece in your stack. Thanks for sticking with this long video, and I will see you in the next one.